March 11th, 2008, and we are interviewing Sam Runnels at my home. Mr. Runnels is 65 years old, as he was born October 12, 1942. My name is Victoria Newton, and I'll be the interviewer along with Kayla Lewis. Mr. Runnels is a friend of my family. Sam, can you please state for the recording what war you were in?
I was in what we commonly call the Vietnam conflict.
All right. Can you state what branch of service?
Air Force.
And can you state the year you served?
I was there during the period 1967-68, from July 67 to July 68.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Well, to start off, can you tell me if you enlisted in the war or if you were drafted?
I enlisted.
position, like at first, and flew out?
Left to Lackland for Williams Air Force Base, Arizona, which was just southeast of Phoenix, Arizona, out in the middle of the desert. It was a base that was for training pilots, a pilot training base. And I arrived there early July 1966. Okay. My job was like I said, I was a senior in college and I was majoring in accounting. So not unexpectedly, when they give you the test, what are you good for? I came out very well in the financial numbers world, and I wound up in the budget finance world. And that's what I was sent there to do, was to do finance work at Williams. Got there in July of 66.
Alright. So I guess, did you see combat at all, or like?
Well, they noticed we up a year. We stayed there. I stayed there a year. 67. Got the assignment. I knew it was coming. There was no question it was going to come. Pretty much everybody went to Southeast Asia. At that point, the assignments in Southeast Asia were a year long. You may be in the Air Force for 4 years, but you can count on spending a year in the war zone. Well, that came once I got my training done. Our training for your skill, that is financial training, how you do it in the Air Force deployment, that occurred after I got to Williams. Once fully trained, and there is in the Air Force still today, there are skill levels. You're a 3 level, a 5 level, a 7 level. It's just skill levels, 9 level. And once you had successfully completed your testing, training testing to get your 5 level, then you were assignable anywhere in the world. So once I got my 5 level, which was probably February or March of 67, clearly at that point, it's not long until the personnel is going to call you and say, I have an assignment for you. And they did. And that assignment was to Takli, Thailand. Takhli, Takli, Thailand, north of Bangkok. About 130 miles, 7th Air Force Base. That base was one of 3 principal bases in Thailand where we flew missions over North Vietnam. We had F-105s, EB-66s, KC-135s. Those were the 3 principal airplanes that we had there. It was an operational warfighting base, is what it was. I went there, still in the financial business. Didn't stay there very long. And we will break this down a little bit and I'll show you pictures of it. During that year, I stayed in Takli about 3 months. And then we opened a new base in Thailand way up on the northeastern corner of Thailand called Nakhon Phanom, NKP, Special Operations Base. And I went to there to help set it up and be part of that base once we got it operational. Different world entirely. Takli was what you normally think of as a base. Secure, well protected, a lot of assets on that base. And what we would do is we would mount every morning. We would mount some number of airplanes loaded with bombs with their supporting ships and airplanes up to North Vietnam, leave their weapons and come back home. Nakhon Phanom was not that way. NKP was special ops, and it was a completely different world. Clandestine work. If you understand the personally involved in those kind of actions? Did I, like a Army soldier, no, that was not my job. That was not my job. We had people who did that, but that was not my job. Was I subject to the other side? Oh yeah, very much. I remember laying on my bunk one night. I didn't hear it at all. I was just kind of reading a book or something. Somebody ran by and said, "What the heck are you doing there? Get in the bunk." Well, we were fully under attack. That bunk. I had missed it entirely. I guess I slept through it. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, it happened. It certainly did. And there were moments when folks that I was associated with suffered for that. I personally, unfortunately, never did. But, yeah.
All right. Do you have any like memorable experiences or some of your most memorable like times up there?
Many. Tell you what, let's stop that for a moment.
Okay, you were kind of explaining to us some of the geography. Can you describe the geography of the region where you were stationed?
Sure. In Tockley, the geography is flat land, farming land, a lot of rice paddies, very agricultural area. Very agricultural area. Very much like, I would say, if you've been there, the Mississippi Delta. Okay. A lot of canals, a lot of ponds, a lot of rice grown in that area, a lot of farming. NKP up in this area is much more hilly, much more mountainous. I think one of the pictures that I clicked on a while ago, you can see in the background that there are some. Okay, now that's a typical rice paddy picture there of the area. That's very much like what the Tockley area was. Let's see if I can find one, but that's not really typical of this area. You can see, it's a distance away, but you can see that's a mountain range back there. Now, this is looking across the river. That's looking this way over into Laos, but there's a great deal of mountainous area in there. A lot of timber, got a lot of wood up there, teak and other stuff. So a lot of woodsy, mountainous areas up in the Tockley area. I mean, in the NKP area too. Yeah. Beautiful country. Beautiful country. Yeah.
What about like the enemy? Did they have like a geographical advantage over you guys at all, or was it all like that?
Oh yeah. Because this is a classic case of guerrilla warfare. We controlled absolutely that area right there. We controlled none of this. They did. So their geographical advantage was that they were part of the population.
how did you like stay in touch with her, the rest of your family?
At that time, it's letters and tapes. We still have, we both had little small tape recorders. I don't know if you've ever seen them or not. Reel-to-reel tape recorders with tape reels about that big. Last maybe 15 minutes, I guess. And you would just talk into that tape recorder as we're doing here. Put that in a little box and mail it home.
Aw, that's really awesome. Yeah, that is really cool.
We still have boxes of them. And we occasionally go back and listen to them. And that's you telling each other what you did on a day-to-day basis. And here's what I did today. Just like you would on the phone.
Yeah.
It's like a phone call that's a month apart. You know, I talk to you right now. And a month later, after I mail that to you, you respond and send it back. I hear what you think about what I said. So,
That's really awesome.
Yeah,
That's really
yeah, we did that. I did that a lot.
And how did people like entertain themselves when they weren't like exactly at combat, or you weren't in combat, but in your I guess, free time?
Went to the movies, went to swimming pool, played softball. Went to the
Normal, everyday stuff.
Yeah, went to the club, drank beer.
So, like, I would have never thought that though.
Well, now you have to remember this. And both here and Tuckley, those are very stable environments. That building that I showed you where my office was, right behind that was the club that we went to. Those buildings had been built by the Japanese during World War II. And we just modified them to be what we wanted them to be. But no, quite honestly, in Tuckley, it was all the comforts of home. I didn't really want for anything there in terms of foods or things to do. I'm not going to get in my car and ride around to that one, okay? But no, we had movies every night. And I had a rec center kind of thing where you could go and shoot pool, play ping pong, do those kind of things. They did a good job of taking care of us. They really did.
That's really cool.
Not nearly so true up here. This was much more, that's a good word, much less populated. An interesting thing, I'll never forget going up there the first time I went. I was flying up on 130, C-130, sitting up front with a crew. It's dark. We're getting up there at night, and blacker pitch out there outside the front of the airplane. And I look, and there's this beam of light coming up out of the ground, just like this, like a flashlight beam, but it's much bigger than it. I'm looking at it, I said, what's that? I said, that's where we're going. They turned it on so we know where they are. So we came on in and landed. Got up the next morning, it was like I had reverted in time 25 years or more. There was not a jet engine on that place. Now, if you understand what I mean, I just come from a base that had F-105s, KC-135s, EB-66s, SR-71s. I mean, really, F-111s, really sophisticated jet airplanes. Every airplane on this place was a World War II airplane. One, they didn't have the facilities to support jets there. Two, the kind of airplanes that we were flying were meant to go over in this part of the world and land at, very, dirt runways and that sort of thing. It was a very primitive environment when we got there. No paved runways or anything at that time. They are now, but when I was there was a thing called PSP. I forgot what it stands for. PSP. It is a steel plank. Kind of looks like erector stuff. You know what I'm talking about? It looks like you'd link them together and make runways and parking areas out of them. Just kind of put them down on the dirt. It was a surprise. It really was a surprise when I got there. Very, very primitive environment. Got better while I was there, but it never did get really good.
Did you ever get any type of leave while you were over there?
Yes.
What did you do?
About halfway through your tour, everybody was allowed to, if they wanted to, not all did, but if you wanted to, you could take some time off, anywhere from 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. And I met Peggy in Hawaii, so I hopped an airplane and worked my way back to Hawaii. She flew out. She was in California. She stayed with her parents in San Jose, California, and we joined together for about 3 weeks, 2 weeks in Hawaii. Had a great time.
That's awesome.
Wonderful time. Yeah.
Really cool.
So we did have an opportunity to do that, and not only that, and if you could work some time, and it wasn't much, Force lights. And you know where those lights are. And, you know those are American lights. That's the U.S. You know, you're finally getting back there. And that turkey, I could have killed him. You know, as he's landing, he's talking to us. And they were really great about the crew. He's landing, he says, okay, no, not yet. Okay. Oh, no, not yet. I go, okay, good. I didn't think it was ever going to land that airplane. And finally, you know, you're on the ground. You're back in the U.S. And I cannot describe to you the emotion of that.
That must have been really, really exciting.
Yeah, it really was. It's just like, I'm back. Good old U.S. Yeah.
When you got back to the U.S., I imagine that you didn't go straight back to school or back to work, but did you?
30 days. Actually, it was only about 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, Peg and I learned something. When I went over there, we took 30 days leave before. That's too long. Really, that's just really too long to not be doing anything. You know,
Especially after I'm sure what they're doing.
So we went back to Maxwell Air Force Base in Montgomery, Alabama when I came back, which means, you know, Peg was in San Jose. San Jose is only about an hour and a half from Travis where it came in, so she was there to meet me. When we came back, she and her mom and dad were there to meet us. And we went back, and I think we stayed there about a week or so, not long. And then we jumped in the car and tricked our way back across to Montgomery, Alabama. We were there about probably 3 weeks total time.
What did you do after that with your life? Did you
Stayed in the Air Force. Yeah, stayed in the Air Force. And at that point, I joined the Air Force for 4 years. 33 years later, I got out. Okay.
Way to improvise.
You know, I entered in 66, May of 66. Went to Thailand in July, late June, early July of 67. Came back home July 68. So I'm only halfway through my 4-year tour, roughly halfway through my 4-year commitment. Then back to Montgomery, and the objective there was to finish the 4 years. My goal in joining the Air Force in the first place, since I was a senior in college, was to finish my degree. That's really what I wanted to do, because the Air Force had the reason I chose the Air Force was the Air Force had the best educational opportunities, better than the Army and the Navy or Marine Corps. It didn't work out. I got to Arizona. I immediately started to school. I finished 2 courses, but I was in the next ones when all was dialed in. I went. Of course, nothing over there. Came back to Montgomery. Excuse me. At that point, there was nothing available to me in the 400 level senior courses that I needed in Montgomery, so I really didn't get done what I needed to do to get my degree. I'm still a senior, 4 years later when it's time for me to get out of the Air Force. I have done rather well in that 4 years in terms of successful program. And the Air Force offered me an opportunity that said, if you will stay with us, we will send you to school wherever you want to go to school. We will pay for that. You know, and your job is to go to school. You get your degree. If you do that successfully, then we'll send you to OTS, and you will become an officer if you successfully complete that program. We decided to do that. And from there, turned into 27, 28 years as an officer, retiring out of Langley, and working with your dad and all that stuff over the years. Yeah, so.
Very cool.
Yeah. So I had no intention. In fact, Peg is the daughter of a career Army man. We met in college. She made me, as we started to date and get a little serious about our relationship, she made me promise her one thing. At that point, I would have promised her anything. Okay? She said, don't you ever, please, never be in the military, because I've had enough of it. I said, do that. And I said, well, sure, I'll never do that. Well, 33 years later. facing the draft is because I had not done that well in college, and I'd run through my college deferments, and I'd had an awfully good time. I really had a wonderful time. I didn't do what I ought to have done, frankly. But age is being part of the military. Taught me a far better person than I would have been if I had not been in the military. I'm absolutely convinced of that. No doubt in my mind.
Alright, so you were in the military for, you said, 33 years. Including those 33 years and the years you were, not fighting, but in Vietnam, what would you say your best military experience was?
Oh, boy.
Tough question.
The best job I ever had, the best professional job I ever had was being the comptroller of the Special Forces Command down in Tampa. And I learned more. I did more. I had more opportunities to expand my own capabilities than in any other job that I had. Second to that would have been when I worked for NATO. I spent several years with NATO. NATO flies an airplane called the E-3. It's how you've seen it. It's 135. It's got the big round black dome on it. You know what I'm talking about? It goes around. It's a control airplane, air control airplane. NATO, at the time we were there, owned none of the assets. Airplanes, people, equipment, none. No, NATO was just an infrastructure, kind of administrative headquarters, and they would call on the nations to bring stuff together. Well, for the first time, they bought something. They bought a fleet of airplanes, and it was a really, really unique program. We had to create a lot of law, a lot of international law. For example, NATO's not a nation. Every airplane that flies in the world today is registered in a nation. Well, if NATO owns the airplane and it's not a nation, where do you register them? Under international law. We had to work all those kind of things out. Lots and things. That was a great job. But those are two professional. Then, personally, just the opportunity to travel around, go see different things, to experience new places. So I sat down and dinner one day, and we were sitting there talking. All right.
And what was your worst military experience?
The worst. I struggle with that one because I don't know that any of them ever were really, really bad. Okay. I don't know that I could come up with one that really I didn't like. There were some that I liked better than others, and some that I did not like as well as others. But there was never a single instance wherever we went, whatever we did, that didn't have a great deal of pleasure with it. Like when I went to Williams, I'd never been in the desert before. I never lived in the desert, and I found it to be fascinating as heck to live in the desert. Go out and play in cactus and all that sort of stuff. I just really like that. I think probably the element of the military that I disliked the least or the most would have been the separations over time. And you want to be with family, you want to be one that. So I spent probably a third of my career gone for a lot of reasons, most of which self-inflicted. But over the 30 odd years, probably 10 of that away from home. And the separations, that schools, boy, I tell you go to school for 2 or 3 months somewhere. He was I didn't see him very much over those years, but we stayed in touch. Christmas cards, telephone calls, emails, that sort of thing. I talked to Glenn with regularity.
Well, that's good.
The call last week was his son has moved to down south of us in Sarasota, Florida, about an hour and a half south
Is there anything else you'd like to add?